Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Brent, and in today's video we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to start depositing on your M1 Finance account. And in our case, we're going to go ahead and come up with a plan as far as how much we're going to be depositing every single week until the very end of 2021 in order to maximize our contributions for the year. So with that said, if you are brand new to the channel, have not yet subscribed, go down below, hit the red button to subscribe, make it gray, hit the bell to be notified every time we release a brand new video, and of course give this video a thumbs up, make it blue. We cover how to make money, save money, and invest money here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So here we're going to go ahead and start off by taking a look at the M1 Finance Roth IRA account and what had happened. Our personal story. My wife and I were buying a brand new property here in March of 2021, and the loan officers had always said, you know what, you're going to have to need an X amount of figures in order to close on this property. It was over 6 figures that we would have to put down, and we already have 3 other mortgages at the time, so we couldn't put the whole, actually we had to come up with more than 20% to put down. So we ended up stopping all of our contributions for 2021 and just making sure that we had enough padding that we could still put the amount that we needed towards our brand new property while still maintaining our emergency fund, just in case for whatever reason anything happened. We would still have some padding in between a few months for whatever reason. So we just kind of stopped contributing here in 2021. But in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, if you guys are brand new to M1 Finance and are looking to set up some automatic deposits and maybe a plan as far as how to do it, then you guys can kind of follow along. The first thing you're going to have to do is head over to your bank connection and make sure that you have a bank set up. So if you do not have a bank in here, you would go into add a bank here. In my case, I'm using my checking account over at USAA. And then at this point, now that you had added a bank in here, at this point you would go down into your deposit area. But before depositing, always check your funding history, especially if you're investing in a Roth IRA. In a Roth IRA, you're only allowed to invest up to $6,000 if you are under the age of 50. If you're over the age limit of 50, you can contribute up to $7,000 for that calendar year. So definitely check how much you've actually already invested for your year and check your age group to make sure what your maximum contribution is for the year. In our case, we started off investing in early 2021, but had actually stopped contributing for the year. So here, if I might bust out my handy dandy calculator, I take $6,000, which is the maximum my wife can contribute to her Roth IRA, and I take away how much she's contributed so far for the year. That leaves a remaining $5,640 that she can contribute to the Roth IRA here on M1 Finance. So we're going to go ahead and keep this number around because we're going to be contributing this throughout the year of 2021 in order to dollar cost average into the market regardless of where it's at. If I were to drop the full $5,600 today, right now the S&P 500 closed at a record high on Friday. So the market could potentially pull back 5%, 10%, 20% as we get towards the end of the year. And by just slowly dollar cost averaging into the market during these stock market highs, this just gives us better opportunity as far as being able to potentially buy dips in the future, or this could also backfire and the market can just roar forward from this point 5, 10, 15, 20% already further than where it's at now. And it would be better if we had done a larger deposit up front. But in most cases, I like dollar cost averaging because I do look for opportunity on a week by week basis. So this is our number that we're going to be focusing on investing for the remainder of 2021. Next, we're going to head back to our bank connection, head over to deposit, make sure that we're selecting our checking account, make sure that you're selecting the account that you are wanting to deposit towards. In our case, it is the Roth IRA. And then we're going to go ahead and switch this to a reoccurring schedule. I want this scheduled every single week on Friday. Now, the reason I choose Friday is because I used to deposit every Monday, but M1 Finance changed the rule where you can no longer predetermine, you can't pre-set up buys for the next time that you have cash. You have to have the specific amount of capital in your account in order to set that trade. So it used to be where you could set up $200 to deposit a buy, and the next time that you have $200 in your account, it would just automatically buy whatever you had set it at. In this case, we don't have $200, so it won't let us set that already. So what we're going to do is I like to deposit every Friday. That way every Monday, generally there's some bad news that gets released over the weekend. Mondays usually start off lower and it trends up from there. So if you look at the markets in general, there's more green days than red days. And on those red days, it's generally on a Friday or on a Monday. So I like to look for that opportunity on that Monday. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and deposit on Friday and make sure it's weekly, and it should allow me to continue here. But it is not allowed, because I haven't entered a cash amount. So in this case, we need to make sure, we enter a specific amount that we want to deposit every single Friday. And again, we're going back to our calculator here. So we're going to take 5640. And what I like to use here is how many weeks do we have remaining in 2021? So right now we're going into 28 weeks remaining. So over the next 28 weeks, I'm going to be depositing. So I'm going to go ahead and take this number, divide that by 28. And over the next 28 weeks, I'm going to depositing $201.42 right there. Head back over to M1 Finance, paste that in there. Whoops, that did not work. So what was my number? 201.42, 201.42. And go ahead and hit continue. So just verify everything is correct. So every single week, we're going to be depositing $201.42 into our M1 Finance Roth IRA. And it's going to happen every single Friday. That way we can make our Monday buys here on the channel. And confirm. And there we go. We've created our schedule. This is going to indefinitely now withdraw $200 from our checking account and deposit it into our M1 Finance Roth IRA. By doing this, we already predetermined that we're going to be paying ourselves first, regardless of what happens. There's always going to be bills out there. There's always going to be wants that we want to have. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we are paying ourselves first. We're going to go ahead and put our best foot forward and maximize our Roth IRA in the calendar year 2021. Now, I do have some cash available here of $13.92, but I'm going to save that for another video, here in the future. So that is going to be it for this video. Essentially, what we did is, we had stopped our contributions and our deposits for M1 Finance, but in this video, we went ahead and created a plan. We're going to go ahead and dollar cost average every single week till the end of 2021 over the next 21 weeks. And we're going to go ahead and deposit that remaining amount that is needed by going in there and setting up a schedule inside of our transfers and bank connection area. So that is going to be it for this video. Tune in next time. In our next video, we're going to go ahead and cover the overall performance of this portfolio. You can kind of see along the lines, this portfolio has been open since January 8th, 2018. It's up, money weighted wise 70.47%. So it's up really nicely over the past few years here. But we'll cover the performance here of this portfolio and some other cool perks along the way. So with that said, if you are brand new to the channel, have not yet subscribed, go down below, hit the red button to subscribe, make it gray, hit the bell to be notified every time we release a brand new video, and of course give this video a thumbs up, make it blue. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys thought that the audio in this video sounded better. I recently bought the YETU microphone. I'll have a link down in the description below as to which one I purchased, but I did some tests with it and it does sound a lot better than my other headset that I had been using in the past. So let me know down in the comment section below if you guys notice any difference, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.